Attack speed buff. Ah, that's the chance. Okay, nice. I hope they show more of those, what buffs is active. Like a timer or something.
That can't be done.
A lot of it's skill stuff we've seen so far is like you get a buff of some sort. Called a short iteration. Oh, and tab opens a minimap. I didn't tell you guys that was the one thing I was looking for. And I was going, there's no thing like that. But there is tab, which is that overlay, to get a map overlay. Sweet. Indeed, the best parts of some of the other games.
I can't do that. Can't manage that right now.
Agent 2.
Can't manage that right now.
Level up Sovereign Shout. Maybe you have to use the skill to level it up. It was just a bug that I leveled up some other skills without using it. Yeah. So,
That can't
how
be
you
done.
think it would work, right? Yeah, because I had the thought yesterday that I might want to change at end game or something. If I see somebody else with a cool build, I might want to change my build. So I was like, oh, let's just learn all the skills and let it level up in the meantime. But this one stopped leveling at all, which is why I got the idea in the first place. But that stopped leveling. And these new ones that I learned today stopped leveling as well. They never leveled anything. They might have fixed it at some point yesterday. Early today.
I need more power.
Not a lot. And then agility, shadow damage added to spells and occult damage. Main dungeon. Oh, what's there? Offering shrine. Choose an item,
Not
others
happening.
will be discarded. Ah, so you can get some kind of reward for this. 29 to 37, that's actually pretty good. One-hander weapon. Or 15 to 43. Look at this one. It's got 2 sockets as well. Yeah. New skin unlocked, flat face pounder. Nice name. 29 to 37. That's gonna be. Yeah, I think that one's gonna be better. Put some sockets in it. Some gems in it.
That's not happening.
Interacts. I also learned you don't have to actually take the interacts to the vendor to sell it, because if you already know it, you'll just get the 100 points for it anyway.
I feel the power coursing through me.
Like that one, Primordial Affinity. Keep forgetting the currency's name. Yeah, another Primordial. Primordial Affinity.
I need more power.
Where's the mod? Common damage potion. %, crit hit damage. 1900. Like we might have to aim to get crit hit damage on this build. Probably like an in-game D3 mix of crit hit damage if you play melee or any kind of damage build. Gold. Actually 9,200 gold. Oops. Oh, I've still got the crit buff. That's what I want to know, is like, where's the crit buff and how long it's still with me? And that doesn't show me the buff. Winds of Ishmir, level 2. Ooh, this one's got a new one. Increase crit chance on enemies inflicted with stun, weapon damage, sure. Bleeding Edge, nothing. Trapper's Edge, cooldown, yeah. And this one as well, Winds of Ishmir. One more. Crit hit chance score 40%.
I need more power.
Interact Havoc Wall. Only usable with daggers, bows and pistols.
Can't manage that right now. I need more power.
An anchor score, overlook 2, waypoint unlocked. Okay, sell that. I think we're close to the end of Act 1. If we can look at the map. So we are looking for more stuff for our weapon.
A fine item. Thank you very much.
Anything can look better with the right gem.
More gem. More rend damage. Nice, 41 to 49. And sacred damage as well. Yeah, so it might be worth. I wonder if it was just like because it was a special trader that it had like a unique. Maybe this guy's got like every 15 minutes when it resets a chance to get some uniques or legendaries. 3000 wisdom, rend damage, rage generation on hit, attacks crit hit chance score.
I'll be here when you need me, friend.
Yeah, so one more of it. You finally reach the tainted core of Anankus. Now you will have to find a way to stop it if Stormfall is to be saved. Okay. Cutscene. Sound of the laser beams.
She's here! Take position!
Edric. What?
Edric? Is that you? What the hell are you doing here? So glad to see a familiar face. You won't believe what's been happening. Fancy armor? Why the promotion?
Malus caught up with the fugitive Valeria. Grand Inquisitor Hemlock named me Justicar after the report of Malus's death.
Edric? How did you know I was here? What do you want?
You really think your whereabouts would not have been tracked? We know of your deal with the Merchant Prince, as well as your plan to find Valeria and her new allies.
Edric, don't do this.
You betrayed the Grand Inquisitor's trust. Now I, Edric, Justicar of the Republic,
But
am
Warhammer
tasked to bring you back.
Listen to me.
Armor.
There is no time for this. What the hell do you think I'm doing here? We have to stop this cult now.
You will have the opportunity to explain yourself at your trial. Surrender now, traitor.
How can you do this?
Don't make me force you to comply.
Oh,
Stand
force me to
down.
comply.
I can't surrender, brother, and I won't. There is too much at stake here.
So be it.
Oh. Edric, I thought we were brothers.
I do not have to kill you. Do not force my hand.
I won't hold back, brother.
Vulnerable.
For the last time, I beg you to stop this madness.
You stand accused of desertion, murder of your own people, consorting with the occult, and conspiring with enemies of the Republic.
I need a breather.
Fine, Edric. I thought I gave you a chance
Betraying
to
your
run
own
away,
father was the last
not
straw.
follow this course of action. Oh, that charge. It annoyed me when you were on my side.
That's not happening.
Surrender now. This is pointless.
Edric, come back to your senses. I've always been loyal to you. You were my family with Valeria.
You could have just left these lands as was requested of you. But you just had to save her, didn't you?
She is our sister. But you, I'm not sure what you are now.
Reckoning. I won't fail, Father.
Okay.
It's not possible.
Edric, what are you? Gave you a chance. Give you every opportunity to run away. I just have to beat you.
I can't do that.
Nope. Yeah, he's no longer our sister.
I need a breather.
What?
I told you his judgment was final.
Oh, he's too loyal.
I can't do that.
Help, help.
Not right now. I can't do that.
so close. Shift. Hold space for second one. Oh, I've changed my keybinds.
They're gonna need more than that to take
Now
me.
key number 1.
You chose to betray him. You forced me into this position.
It's not possible.
You betray your sister.
Can't manage that right now.
I cared for you, sister, but you played us! You played us all! I will break your skull asunder! Ah! Ah! Stand up, Kerr!
Again?
Fight me! Fight me!
I need more power.
Look at just the God of the Republic. 21. Oh, it's got a massive sword now. So from defensive to massive 2-handed attack.
That's not happening.
So just have to actually
No.
try and avoid these massive attacks. Again. Dodge roll.
I'm not finished yet.
What was that? I hope I don't have to do the whole fight again. No one-face fight.
Not happening.
After I'm done with you, I will rip out Valeria's spine!
What does that mean?
Not right now.
To stay alive. Oh, this is that one. Okay.
It's not possible.
Stay out of the fire. Out of the fire.
It's not possible. Not happening.
Father is all I have left!
Oh. Okay. He made his choice and now he's angry about it.
Not happening. Not happening.
Achievement. Pomp and circumstance.
Odds.
Find your peace, brother.
Come to me. We do not have much time before my essence vanishes from this world. Neither of us have time to grieve our losses. You have to hear me before I inexorably fade into oblivion.
Stopping the core.
Udai made sure this process could not be interrupted until after it ran its course. Not from here, at least. If you want to stop the core and save the city, you have to find the conflux of energies on the other end of this beam and end the process from there.
Can't we just destroy the core?
No, that would require an unfathomable amount of power. You will have to find the main superstructure where the conflux is taking place and stop the Covenant of the Blind. But you cannot do this alone. Find the followers of Anathea, the Searing Soul. Mortals that worship one of the 3 last primordials. They are natural enemies of those you seek to stop, and might be your only chance to get to the conflux.
Great. Religious fanatics. That's just my luck. Fine. I will seek this cult for help. Maybe they will understand why my powers manifested.
Thank you, mortal. My time in this world is over, and I cannot sustain this shape any longer. My last deed, mortal, shall be to share what's left of my power with you. I pray that you use it to protect the creation. Always.
The creation. So maybe our world is
will.
like Sanctuary in Diablo 3. Just a little bit. Aspects of Apocalypse. In her last moments, Mizioth unlocked the sleeping potential within you, allowing you to embody the aspects of primordial beings. Press F to open the Aspects of Apocalypse selection window, then unlock the aspect you wish to use. Other aspects can be unlocked later in the game and can be switched at any time once unlocked. Fill the primordial essence meter by killing monsters. Once it's full enough, press R to transform. Your primordial essence depletes over time when you use skills or when taking hits. When it is fully depleted, you will transform back into your human form. Use your aspect wisely as it can help you out when overwhelmed by monsters. Okay, so it's like a ultimate form. Oh, aspects. Okay, aspect of dawn. Remaining points 1. Commanding the battlefield as a beacon of blinding light, the primordial of dawn carries the hopes of humanity as he charges into the fallen hordes with her essence infused into the first movement of creation. Her believers stand steadfast, smiting all traces of corruption under her holy reign. Immaculate score. Oh, I assume. So we can choose which one we want to unlock. Aspects of Apocalypse. All of them are aspects of Apocalypse. Aspect of War. Many of the fallen indulge in the joys of destruction, but Bartheth aims for something higher, strategy combined with skill in the service of absolute conquest. He splits the battlefield in twain with the flames of war dispatching enemies in large, while all who stand in the way must fall before his violent ambitions. Okay. Aspect of Infinity. The fabric of the world bends under his will, warping his enemies into cracks in space and time. The divine powers of Anulai Tai were born from need to organize chaos, and from that day he was the one to force chaos upon others, contorting the bodies of his opponents with gravitational shifts. It looks like these are the skills you unlock. Let's go for the pretty one. Yeah, so when we unlock more points, we can unlock more aspects. And this is primordial essence, so we can transform. Transform! Ultimate power! Yeah, so Will of the Protector. Invoke a wave of holy energy that pulls enemies towards you and deal a vicious hammer blow. Deals sacred damage. Average damage 779. That's pretty good. Hammer of the Aurora. Immaculate score. Dawn Choir. Launch yourself into the air and land at your cursor location, dealing sacred damage around you. This ability consumes the essence of sanctity to deal increased damage. Okay. So this primordial essence goes down. Or cleansing light. Okay. Sweet. Talk to Merchant Prince Damascus. So we've got the final form. And it's probably not our final form. Ooh. 20 to 38. not sure what stats are on the character actually.
A new toy to play with. Nice. I need a breather.
You're back.
Not without pain. What's the situation?
The earthquakes are intensifying, and with them, I have reports of dead sightings and ghastly apparitions coming from everywhere. Champion, tell me you learned how to stop this madness.
Have you ever heard of the worshippers of the Searing Song?
If memory serves, the Republic rose from the remains of the Kingdom of Alea after the Civil War. Back then, the Keepers of the Faith and King's Guards were followers of the Searing Song, nowadays better known as the Brotherhood of Dawn.
Them again? Careful with your history lessons. Books are full of lies.
And so is your head. What do they have to do with this anyway?
They supposedly can help us stop the phenomenon. Did your trackers locate the group of brothers that were with my friend?
A deal is a deal. She's still alive. Once I have your full report, I will share her location.
Oh, our first legendary. Achievement unlocked. Children's Trial. Ooh, Grand Robe. Yeah, so legendary isn't unique stuff, so this is just better versions of magic items or rare items. All resistance, health, and all resistance. A mix of health and force shield. Cooldown reduction, elemental resistance, material resistance, stamina regeneration rate reduction, movement speed. What's this one?
Nothing will stand in my way.
Nice, level up. Confirm and passive points. I'm just getting a bunch of these bonus points here that look like they will be suitable on block chance as well. No, give my report to Merchant Prince. Launch event. After informing the Merchant Prince in details about what's happening below Stormfall, he will share with you the position of Valeria that his scouts have retrieved. Accepting will transition you and your party to Chapter 2. Okay. Cool. Chapter 2. Edric. I hope Valeria is still on our side. I have a feeling we're going to fight the big bad guy at the back at some point.
Are you saying it can't be stopped?
It can, but not from here. I just need more time.
Time is a rare commodity, I'm afraid. Choice, even more so. We'll help you prepare and It is here. Earthquake! My city! Take this map. It will lead you to the Brotherhood of Dawn and your friend. Leave. Leave now if you are to save anything.
Ooh, Dawnbringer. Okay. We are at that level of 23. Going into chapter 2.
There's a battle nearby. Dead soldiers. It must be where the Purifiers caught up with the Brotherhood fugitives. Valeria should have been with them.
Galatha Vales. Okay. Cool. 20 to 38, offensive 1 and offensive 3. Shock, ailment, damage, sacred damage attacks on this weapon. Attacks critical heat chance score and life leech from attack damage.